Made by Mum.
Hi guys, I'm Natalie and welcome to Made by Mum. It is about 20 to 7 on the 13th of December. I have got one finished object, one very nearly finished object and 2 whips and lots and lots of purchases to show. My brother sent up the Christmas presents because of course he lives in Bradford and with COVID he can't actually get up here, so he sent them over and he asked if we could have a mini opening Christmas type opening presents so you can see the kids open their presents and me and Mr. Mum. So the kids opened their presents, they each got a game. I opened mine, I got some tea and Mr. Mum got a vinyl. So this is what I got sent. I got a box of tea2 with 5 different teas. Now I love English breakfast, I love Irish breakfast. I've tried the Melbourne breakfast and I've never tried New York and I've never tried Singapore, so I've got 2 new teas in there to try, but I don't know whether you'll be able to see, these are loose tea, my first ever loose teas. So at the moment I do actually have a Melbourne breakfast. Like I say, I do enjoy my tea. It's really nice, it's got a hint of vanilla to it. I'm not a big vanilla fan, but this is really nice, it's subtle. So I got a box of new teas to try. And also, because he knows I like tea, I've got a Twinings collection. So we've got Earl Grey, not my favourite, but I do drink very occasionally. Strong English breakfast, Assam, and everyday. And then there's also Lady Grey. Now I haven't tried Lady Grey. It is one I have been wanting to try. I have tried all the others. My favourite is Assam. It is my all-time favourite tea. So I got some lovely teas to drink. So there's those bits. I'm going to pop these over onto the side, out of the way. I think I can just pop them down there. There we go. Right, and then before I show you anything of my purchases, I shall show you my whips and finished object. So my finished object, I've made yet another cardigan from Bag O' Day. This one is for my nephew it is my husband's sister, so my sister-in-law. It's her little boy. So there's that all done, tails weaved in and everything. 1 down, 2 left to do. 1 more like this and then the fox cardigan, which I have made a boo-boo and got rather disheartened with it, so I'll get there though. So there's that finished object. I do have 2 more finished objects here. So I don't know whether, I think I mentioned it last time, the school Jake goes to and the one I work at are doing a reverse advent where you take a gift a day. And me and Jacob came up with the idea of making hats to donate to that. Oh, I do apologise, that's my phone going. There we go. So we've been working away on some hats. I've crocheted a lovely bright pink one. I'm not putting pom-poms on any, so that if it's a case of whoever they fit, they can be used for. And that pattern is the Debbie from the Canadian Crocheter. That's the pattern that she showed, oh, a long time ago now. And then just a basic beanie, which was Crystal from Bag O' Day. And then, this is where I show you a purchase. Jacob was struggling making the beanie. It kept going too big because his stitches were rather loose. So I jumped on the bandwagon, I'm afraid, guys, and it was one of the best things I ever did. I bought a knitting machine for Jacob to use. It did come with these 3 colours of yarn, but they are very small balls, so we haven't used them. They are actually still in the box. It's a fantastic machine. And here is what Jacob has made. So these are all double lined. They're double hats, so they're quite thick. So we have a green one. We have a pink and purple one. So you can see they are double lined. Ooh, my ring got caught then. Then I had some yarn left over from my jumper that I'd made. I had about 2/3 of a ball left, I think it was. So Jacob made a hat out of that. And oh my goodness, I have never seen it cut so close at yarn chicken. Don't want to play yarn chicken on a knitting machine again. It's not very nice. So there's that one. Then we have a nice, ooh, this one was a little bit longer, so the brim can be a little bit bigger, or it could be for an adult. So we got a nice maroon one. And then last but not least, we have got, it's like a creamy coloured, very pale yellow. So that's what Jacob's been making. So he's got a lovely stack of hats already. And he's still going to be making more, because we take them in on, we've got until the 18th. So we've got a week to go and some hats to make. So they can go in the box too. I do have a box behind me, and the box that I've just put the hats in are the box that is going to get taken to school that they are getting donated in. So there's those finished objects. My nearly finished object is living in my Amelia Joy bag with the colourful rainbows and rain clouds. I love this bag. I really do. So, oh, this isn't the one that I thought it was. This isn't the nearly finished object. This is just a work in project. Work in progress. A whip. There we go. I have started a virus shawl. And I am using my very first ever shawl in a bowl. And this is going to be a gift for a friend. It's looking so pretty. I am using the colourway. I don't really want to take it out because I don't want it to fall apart, but what colourway am I using? Moonstone. So as you can see, I am on to the reddy colours. Reddy, browny, pretty bits. So there's that. I was working on that one last night. So pop that back in here. And I am using a, let me think, 5mm hook on this one. So not too big of a hook, and it's growing pretty nicely and pretty quickly. So there's that one. Right, let's see if I can get the right bag this time. Okay, this is the bag that is holding my nearly finished object. I think I've shown this for the last few times I have been on. It is, oh, what's it called? Wings of Prayer, or Prayer even. The Wings of Prayer shawl. And I, have got this all tangled up because I'm really clever like that. How did I do that? Oh my goodness, there we go. So this is the Wings of Prayer shawl. I found it on Ravelry. Absolutely beautiful shawl. And this is for my niece, and I feel quite comfortable in showing on my YouTube channel because I don't think she actually realises I've got one. I am using a Kinko yarn. It is Kinko Riot in the colourway Juniper, which is so pretty. And this isn't too bad to frog either. Yes, I had to frog back 3 rows because I made a big boo-boo and didn't realise until I got on to doing one of the rows, and yeah, that's when I found I'd gone wrong. So I had to pull back 3 rows, which was not fun, but this didn't snag, so it wasn't that bad. It was easier going than I thought it would be, but it still wasn't a very nice thing to do, having to frog back so far. So there's that. My phone's just gone off, but it shall have to wait. So there's, oh no, don't tangle. Let's see, can we get that back? I've just trapped my yarn in the zip. How clever was that? Luckily, it was the tail, so it's alright. I'm just making sure it wasn't the part attached. It wasn't. So there's that project. And then last but not least, we have got the Mario bag out again. And we have got a little bit of progress made on the sock head hat. Still not quite at the decreasing point yet. I worked on it a little bit when I took my daughter to the hospital on Thursday. So we've got all the ribbon done, and we have got, I don't know, about 3 inches of straight stockinette done. Not going to be done in time for Christmas, but that's not so much of a rush because they are for my brother and my brother-in-law, who, again, like I said, live in Bradford, so can't get through to them just yet. And I have sent a little something up to them to open Christmas when they can get it, but this is their actual presents, which they know of. So there's those bits done. Don't have enough room, guys. Right. Now, the last thing I've got is my purchases. Now, as you know, last week, or the last video, sorry, I've got fibres up my nose. That's the only problem with the King Cole Riot. Fibres get everywhere. Last week I showed you I got a yarn from Attic Spin Dye and Twink Knits. Sorry, I've ordered from a few different more. I've ordered from, well, some more from Attic Spin Dye because I love their yarn, and some from elsewhere to see what their yarns are like, but they are all UK based, due to the fact of the shipping at Christmas is a nightmare, and I still haven't received my knit crate for November. Got my sock crate, haven't got my knit crate yet, so I'm waiting on that. I know it's a busy time of year, I know there's problems with postal service at the moment, so I'm patiently waiting. Hopefully it gets here before my December. But we'll see. So, first thing I'm going to show you is this lovely white bag. Now this bag is now empty. It wasn't. It says mystery blanket balls, and it is from Attic Spin Dye, and there were 12 balls of yarn in here. So what I got my husband to do is to put them in little packages with numbers on, and I'm doing a 12 days of Christmas calendar. I have got 2 ideas on what I am going to, pattern wise, of what I am going to use. It's either going to be wild wheat, which is like a shawl, really pretty. It's like a half circle shawl, or I'm going to use steam and brass shawlettes. Not quite sure which one. I have got plenty of sock yarn, so I may just do both. I just went onto Ravelry, put in free pattern and fingering weight yarn, and just scrolled through until I found a few that I liked. I did find a fair few that I liked, but I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to do. So they are all in there, and we will find the first one and open the first one in a moment. First, let me show you what else I got, because Attic Spin Dye had a little packet which I think is really, really sweet of them. We got another lavender pillow, which I don't know, I'm classing that as Christmassy, but it smells so nice. We got another tea, which is Feel New by Pucker. Now I think I'm going to really enjoy this one because it's aniseed and fennel and cardamom. I love licorice. It is my favourite sweet. So I think I'm going to really enjoy that tea. Can't wait to try that one. And this one is also, it's caffeine free. So it's a bedtime tea. So we'll see. And then, of course, you get a lovely little thank you note and a gorgeous mini skein of yarn. Look at the colours on that. That just screams evergreen trees to me. Christmas trees and evergreen forests. Pretty much. I think if there was just a little bit of red in that yarn, it would match perfectly. But I do like it. So, and it smells so nice because it's been in the little packet with the lavender pillow. It smells so pretty. It smells so nice. Luckily, it doesn't flavour the tea. Don't think I want to drink lavender tea. I'm going to pop that back in there. There we go. And then that can... Actually, I don't think I need that now. And then the next packet... we'll just pull this one out. One of these yarns. So this one came from Woolly Mama Yarns. It says on here, vibrant hand-dyed yarns and accessories. And there are her their website and Etsy shop. I will put a link in the description box below. I love this logo. How amazing is that? So, this yarn, other than being absolutely gorgeous, let's have a read. It is called Glacier. It's so pretty. It's a 4-ply fingering. It's a 100-gram skein, approximately 425 meters, 465 yards. It's 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. Hand wash gently in cool water, lay flat to dry. I absolutely love these blue speckles on here, guys. It's gorgeous. So soft. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I think I'm in love with Etsy yarns. Or yarns I find on Etsy. My bank doesn't think so, but I got something pretty. So the service was absolutely fantastic. Can't ask for anything more. It came here, it got delivered within, I think it was 3 days, which is absolutely fantastic. Again, like I said, they are based in the UK. It's so squishy. And I'm going to save now and see what Santa brings me for Christmas. Honest Santa, I've been good this year. So there's my Woolly Mama yarns, and of course I had to get more Attic Spin dye. I absolutely love it. So the first one is called Warty Pumpkin. How pretty is that yarn? That just screams autumn to me. I love it. Absolutely love it. No, I think that's going to be a shawl for me, or a scarf, because I wear my shawls as scarves. And a gorgeous stitch marker with it. A nice little train. So pretty. And when I actually make something with these yarns, I will use the stitch markers. And I've just seen there's some green hiding in there. That's so pretty. Reminds me of the pumpkins in the third Harry Potter. Third Harry Potter? Hang on, let me have it. Yeah, third Harry Potter. Prisoner of Azkaban. When they're going to go... Yeah, If you've seen it, you know which bit I'm on about. I'm not going to spoil it because my little boy hasn't finished reading that book yet, so I'm not going to spoil it. I love them. But there's Warty Pumpkin. And then there was... Now, when they posted this up on Instagram, it's like, I need that yarn. I can't wait for payday. I need that yarn. This is Eyes of Cthulhu, which actually reminds me of one of the games my children play, and me, because I'm a big kid. Terraria, and it is reminds me of the Crimson Biomes. So pretty. I love this bright purpley colour in with the darker colours. It's gorgeous. Oh, I didn't tell you, they are premium superwash merino and nylon, 75/25. That's the makeup. It's 100 grams and 425 meters. The other one was the same. What I found quite amusing is Eye of Cthulhu, Hell, well, not so much Hell, but Heat. And I got a snowflake. I found that so amusing, but I love it. So there's that one. Then last but not least, I have this one, which actually goes with a badge that I got. So here's the badge. Now I'm sure Hannah from the Cozy Cottage has mentioned this before. This is Spot the Rainbow Zebra. And if I can actually read this, let's see. It's to support EDS. I really cannot pronounce. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce, but I will show you the back. Should I tell you on the front? No. There is. This is what it supports. So, I've been wanting to get this for a little while. I've not had the funding. Had the funding, so I got. I have ordered some bags, which haven't actually got here yet, and this is going to live on one of them. I'm not quite sure which one yet. I might actually put it on my rainbow bag that I've already got here. Rainbow and all that. I'm just going to take the stitch markers off so you can see the full effect of this yarn. It is called Rainbow Zebra Eds Awareness. How gorgeous is this yarn? I absolutely love the colours. I don't know what I'm going to make with it. I might make some socks, or a scarf, or a shawl. I really don't know. Or I might just let it sit on my shelves and I'll just look at the prettiness. So, I love all the vibrant colours. Ooh, go so well together. I'm not sure. I'm going to see what I can find. I might find a pattern that supports a different foundation and purchase that pattern instead. I don't know yet. So here we have some stitch markers. We have got a zebra, of course, and a rainbow. So we have got our very own rainbow zebra. So pretty. So that is all my purchases from Attic Spin Dye and Woolly Mama Yarns. I'm just going to pop my stitch markers back in the yarn so I know where they are. I don't want to lose them. There we go. And then we're, oh, hang on, no, I haven't finished. Of course, the little bag. Let's pop the yarns back in the bag. Oh, notifications coming up left, right and centre. Right, so there's those ones in there. Put it back on my desk. So in here we have got another Feel New Pucker Tee. I'm quite happy at because then I get 2 of them. I'm going to do that to everyone I pick up because I just, yeah, I like the smell of them. Another pretty patterned pillow. Oh, try saying that with your tongue in a twist. And then we have got this gorgeous piece of yarn. How beautiful is that? I was looking through the website, through the Etsy shop, trying to figure out which colourways they were. I think, well, this one reminds me of, I think it's called Apple Harvest. It's so pretty. So pretty. Oh, there's a little bit of speckling down there too. That's gorgeous. Right, so there's that. And of course you get your little thank you note. That is everything out of the Attic Spin Dye bag. That also had the woolly mama yarns in it. So there's that. Which then, go back in there. And then, last but not least, no means least, because I've got more to come. And we have another package. Right, and this is from Twink Knits. I ordered 2 from them. So, I can't remember the colourways. That's not clever, is it? Let's see if I can bring them up. I do have my computer turned on here. Let's see. This is going to be dangerous because the last time I went to show somebody, have a look at what I'd got, I ended up buying something else. Which, what have I got sat in my basket? Oh, whoa, this has changed. No, it hasn't. There we go. What's sat in my basket? Oh, it's that. Okay. Aha. Purchases and reviews. This is what I want. Sorry, my lips are so sore at the moment. I am waiting on... Oh yes, I've just got a bird sock club for December from Beaches and Bird Song. Can't wait for that to come through. I don't know when that's going to be coming through. That's all my Attic Spin Dye. That's my bags. Twink Knits, here we go. So, let's see if we can find some colours for these. Nope. Oh my goodness, no, there's no colour. It just says sock yarn hand dyed 100 gram skein DK. Oh, I thought they were a bit thick. This one was a bit thicker. It's supposed to have been sock yarn, but okay. So the first one I have got. Can I knock that down and make it not so bright? There we go. Is this gorgeous grey, mint green, and like a purple, pinky fuchsia colour? So pretty. Absolutely beautiful. It is hand-dyed sock yarn in DK weight, 80% merino wool, 20% nylon, 250 meters per 100 grams. It's so pretty. Not quite sure what I'm going to make with it, but something. And then the other one is hand-dyed sock yarn 4-ply, 80% merino wool, 20% nylon, and 400 meters per 100 grams. How beautiful! I love the contrast of these two colours, and then this nice neutral colour in there too. It's so pretty. This is about the colour of my screen on my computer at the moment, my picture. I may have to change that to something yarny. So there's that one. It's so soft and gorgeous. Oh, you can smell a little bit of the dye in it, but otherwise it smells really nice. So there's those two. Now, that is all of that. make some room at my feet. So, the only thing I have left to show now, or to do now, is to find number 1. Which is actually living in a bag I made. Because the bag I had it in wasn't big enough. It was split between 2. So, let's see if we can find number 1. Oh. Number 1. Right. Now, these are all a mystery. Like I say, I haven't even peeked. So, let's have a look. How well has Mr. Mum taped this? Really well, it's ripping. Well, I'm not reusing the bag. I might be able to. Oh, wow. Oh, it's sparkly too. So here's my first ball. So pretty. They are a 10-gram ball. So we get 100 grams in total, because I have, no I don't, I get more than 100 grams. I get 120 grams because there are 12 in total, so there's that. I shall figure out my pattern and get that worked into whatever it is I am making. And I can show you how that looks tomorrow, because I will open these daily. 12 days of Christmas, so on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me, which I can say because my husband did make them. A gorgeous ball of stellina, because it is sparkly. I can't tell on the camera, but it's got some sparkle in there. It's pretty, it's really soft. So he gave me a gorgeous ball of red, grey, and there's a little bit of orange hiding in there with yellow. So let's see how this is going to work up. It's going to be so pretty. So I'm going to pop that back in the bag for now. And the bag is going to stay on my desk. And I shall work that up tonight. Once this is uploading, I should think. I don't have anything else sitting at my feet. The only thing I have left is a update. A life update. My daughter was at the hospital on Thursday. We found her back. Her scoliosis has got a little bit worse, so she now needs another x-ray in 6 months to try and figure out her growth rate on how bad it's getting. So hopefully though that one's going to be a little bit closer to home, because we had to travel all the way to York from Scarborough to find out it was actually supposed to have been a telephone call, but they squeezed her in for an x-ray because she was finding she was in more pain and things have changed. So they gave her an x-ray and they found that her scoliosis has got a little bit worse. So phone calls to school and making sure everything is in place and okay for her there. I had my first driving lesson in the dark, so an evening driving lesson on Wednesday. That was a little bit scary. It decided to become a little bit foggy as the day progressed. So when it came to my driving lesson, I was rather nervous. My instructor sat me in the car. We went over all the lights and fog lights and all the rest of it, high beams, because he wanted me to go on an unlit road with it being my first dark lesson. So of course, just chuck you in at the deep end. So we went down a road that, well, I know it's Caton Cars. It's a country road. Driving up there was alright. A little bit dark, a little bit foggy, but only a little bit foggy. I could see. And then going up, because you can go up or you can go down. And I was going up Caton Cars and went over a level crossing and into a wall of fog. And it was like hitting a brick wall. It was, you could see fine, and then bang, fog. So, that's scary. But I did it. I drove up Caton Cars for the first time, which was one of my nervous roads. I had a few. we've worked through all my nervous bits. Certain roads I was nervous at driving on, certain places I was nervous about driving to, and Kate Cars was my very last nervous road, and that's the one I drove up. But when I got to the top into Flixton, it was clear. I came back along the A64 in and out of fog all the way to an area called to where B&Q is, up over a road called Queen Margaret's, which I used to live on the far end of, but there is also a Mia to the closer side, up over there, and then along what is called Filey Road for us, and then there's a new road that goes off, and then there's what was Old Filey Road, and I went along the Old Filey Road, up and down up to the top, and then as I was coming to turn into Eastfield again, the fog was rolling up the road. It looks so pretty. I'm glad it was on the road so I could see it, because you've got to pay attention when you're driving, especially in the dark. But no, it was a really nice drive. I actually managed to park on the left. I've struggled with that manoeuvre right from the beginning, and when my instructor says I'll just park up where we set off, I just pulled in, parked up, reversed back a little bit, and done. First time I've ever done it so confidently. So yeah, that was task well done for me. I was quite proud of that one. He also let me know next week I'm driving on Wednesday again. I'm driving in the daytime this time, and I have another manoeuvre to do, and I am reversing around a corner. Yeah. Nervous about that one, but I think that's because I'm thinking about it, so we'll just leave it at that and we'll do it when we come to it. On Thursday this week I have my theory test, so you will definitely see me on Thursday so I can let you know whether I passed or failed. Hopefully passed, because if I pass it then I can book my driving lesson, my driving test, so that's going to be nervous, nice, fun, and all the rest of it. Other than that, that's about it, guys. I've been talking away now for over half an hour. I do apologise. The videos further in the week, or the next videos of the next 12 days, will be shorter. Right, I'm going to go. I'm going to get this together. I am going to start my whatever with my yarn, and that will be uploading soon. So keep making magic, especially in the magic time of Christmas, and I shall see you all again tomorrow. Bye!